These are the tales and ramblings of two men, their dream of running a successful food truck business and life. We invite you along to join Josh and Skippy on this journey. This is
Huh?
Monday Morning Food Truck.
Good morning, Skippy.
Morning, Josh.
It's
a beautiful day.
Put around my microphone here. There.
Folks, there's one in every group. There is one in every group, guys. Oh, good morning, Josh.
Hi. How are you?
I'm better now.
Good.
Why don't you flip it here?
Because then it's right up against my chin. I guess like that. And then every time you move my head, you're going to get scruffy noises.
What about here?
Yeah, I could. Weird there, though. There.
I actually turned my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I shouldn't have any recording problems.
Excellent. Good morning, Justin. What up to you?
Hey, Justin. How's it going,
Sorry,
bud?
for those of you that download the podcast, sorry about last week's delay. It is uploaded. It is there. So
Absolutely it is.
yeah, sorry about that. Kind of a weird couple weeks, but with any amount of luck, we'll be back on regular scheduled programming for at least a little while.
You've been a busy fella.
Not really.
No.
It was a busy couple days, but
All right.
Justin is tired. I hear that.
Yeah.
Good morning to you as well, Jason. He says, morning, food truck and a cafe. Morning.
I still have a food truck, asshole.
Yeah, sales last week were kind of weird.
Yeah? Let's talk about it. Get right into the nitty-gritty.
It was dead all night. Every night was a ghost town.
Just dead.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. Like spots that we normally are rocking, there was no people. It was eerie how slow it was at night. Yeah, we were really, especially towards Friday, Saturday, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we were expecting to be pretty outstanding full days, and was not the case. It was our first time back at a winery in Holland, which has always been a super solid spot. It was low 60s, a little overcast, and a Friday night. All a perfect recipe for what you would think would be a good night out there. And I think we did $300. Yeah.
Good Friday?
My only thought was there were some people traveling for the Easter weekend or something like that. I don't know. And they were having their customer appreciation day. So, like, all the things were lined up for us to have a good day. He said, on average right now, trucks have been averaging 1,600 out there. I don't know that I believe him. I'm going to reach out to a couple trucks to see if they're experiencing the same things. But yeah, it was, just bizarre. And then, Saturday we had a rockin' lunch in Newego at 1,200. And then, we pull into the brewery at Berserk in Grand Haven, and it's a ghost town there. So I don't know. Hopefully we're past all the spring breaks. We're past all the travel weekends for a little while. The weather this week looks pretty amazing. The best week with weather we've had this year.
It does look good.
So yeah, hopefully. I think our biggest chance of rain is tomorrow. And we're going to be at Midwest. So I'm not too concerned. They usually show up regardless. Yeah, we could use a really good week this week after I just paid off the balance on my smoker yesterday. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
good.
that drive.
It's always nice having the low balance alert that you set on your bank account pop up.
Mhm.
Luckily, I mean we set it at. It's not like it's like $300, but yeah, we haven't seen that in a while. But
500, 600, somewhere around 750.
running the card for $7,000 yesterday was. After I get there and they can't find my smoker. Did you tell somebody you were coming today to pick it up? Yes, there was 3 phone calls between Thursday and Friday.
Yes, sir, I did.
If you want, I'll just pick one out of the line of ones you have done. Take one of
I'm
those.
sure there's one here that we can make a deal on.
That's right. Hogzilla, yep, go ahead and throw her on.
Yeah, go cook on it for me so I can now call it a demo and get a couple thousand off.
That's right.
Please.
Hey, mine was already cooked on when I got it. Hold on. Let me take this phone call real quick. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, boy.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Hi.
We would like you to come out and serve our people. So
I got your message on, I think you called Friday, maybe.
Josh went down to...
had to go down to Missouri and back over the weekend. I just I'm a little bit behind on returning stuff. No, you're fine. You're fine. You said June 6th?
And to pick up a new smoker, GERT 2, from what I saw. GERT 2 is a large...
So we have something booked already, unfortunately.
Everybody's trying to book Josh.
We definitely wouldn't be able to pull the truck in. I mean, we could do like a buffet setup, but I'm guessing that's not what you're looking for.
In other words,
yeah, we wouldn't be able to pull the truck in, unfortunately. Yeah. And yeah, May, June are typically our busiest 2 months, just with end of school and all the open houses and lots of this kind of thing going on at that point. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we're already booked.
Well, okay.
Have you already reached out to BDs? Yep. I'm not sure about a website. I know they're on Facebook. So it's BD. Let me pull it up for you, actually. Make sure I'm sending you to the right Facebook page.
That's the other thing. So if you do have catering and you can't do it, it's also good to be able to give that information to somebody else. As far as like to have somebody else.
I see. I had it wrong. It's KB. K is in Karen. B is in Bradley. KB's your barbecue dealer. If you look that up on Facebook, you'll get right there. And he actually worked with us for a year, so I mean, he's pretty much mimicking what we do largely. So, and he's out of White Cloud, I think, Waco White Cloud area. So, yep, no problem. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You too. Bye bye.
Look at you just sharing the wealth.
Well, she called Friday, left a message, and I just hadn't had a chance to get back to her. And then she called. That's the third time she's called this morning. So
she really wants her some sweet wraps.
It was either take the phone call right now or reject calls for the next hour. So yeah, sorry, I had to take the headset off because you talking in my ear, I can't listen to two people. Justin says he had his best week yet. A year ago is when I was having my food truck owner crisis, and you guys talked me off the ledge. Well, that's interesting. I had my own little food truck come to Jesus anxiety-ridden week last week. So, so I'm guessing you were talking about my trip down to Missouri.
I did mention that you definitely went down to Missouri.
Let me, for those that don't follow me on Facebook,
First of all, why wouldn't you?
I don't know. Seems silly. I don't know why you wouldn't follow both of us. Let me share my screen real quick.
Probably because we don't say it enough.
Probably not. Window there. Share. Our old hickory. CTODW for double wide. It's all bright and shiny. I like that they put it on the trailer and then cleaned it again on the outside. I said, I know you guys know that it's all for naught because I'm driving 7.5 hours, but I appreciate the attention to detail here.
I'm surprised you didn't purchase a cover to go with it.
Nah. Why? It's going to be used 24/7. It's never going to be covered.
Completely understand.
So, yep. And for Justin Lodato saying I didn't get the comp switch on it. There it is.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't intend to use gas hardly at all. So, just overnight. So, if anybody's looking to spend 16 grand, it's not a bad way to go. Oh, I have a Hogzilla here. There's Hogzilla. It's big. They can fit hundreds of racks of ribs, he said. All right, throw those in. Oops. So yeah, the door is over here.
Wow.
So this whole area from here to here is all rotisserie. Yeah, it's massive inside.
How long did you stay there wishing you could grab one of anything?
There was plenty that were ready to go out. So, yeah, I was there a little bit longer than I wanted to be. But they had to find my smoker. And then they didn't have the paperwork ready. And then, yeah, so I was back on the road 9:05 local time, which isn't too bad. I was hoping to be out of there by 9, so acceptable. And my pit's already been cooked on. So, they season them for you. They said it's all ready to go. I think they do a pork butt on them.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. Yep.
That
So
way
all their units have been cooked on. Yeah. A little extra charge.
You fed a couple guys.
Jason says, how many racks of ribs and chicken quarters could Skippy drop on the floor of Hogzilla?
First of all, I didn't do that. Jason. We just need to have a meet and greet with everybody one of these days. Just do a meet and greet.
We should. Nobody
will travel to us.
Yeah. Hey, we tried FTO, or Food Truck Owners Expo, but Skippy wouldn't even go to that. So I really had wanted to get to the July one this year, but yeah, just with everything going on, that was not going to be an option this year. So I'm hoping that is a regular location for them for the summer. That'd be nice.
Texas?
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Yeah, it's a cheap destination to fly to. It's if you're not looking to be fancy, it's a cheap place to stay. So I think they're having it at the Rio, so which is, I mean, you're going to get a room for $80 a night there if you stay there. So yeah, and you can play Kiss mini golf while you're there. So assume it's still there.
Kiss mini golf.
Heck yeah. So yeah, last week was a week. Lots of doubts. I haven't felt that much anxiety.
Lots of doubts. What are you doubting?
3-4 years, everything.
Why?
Sales. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Somebody else is looking at our spot in the strip mall. I got that phone call on Thursday. So just so you know, we showed it to another group of people, and not sure how interested they are, but they seem pretty interested. Okay. Mm-hmm. We get first right of refusal, so we can try to push harder to get everything in line, but at this point, I was getting ready to tell him that it's probably not going to be June before we can pull a trigger. It's probably going to be more like August, September, just with everything going on. Yeah,
Yeah, but you said that spot's been around or been vacant for a little while.
a year, just over a year. So yeah, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If not, not. And there's always spaces available. So, just questioning, just getting in my own head, like we like to do as business owners.
Can we get a T-shirt made that says "Be a business owner, 0 out of 5 stars. Don't recommend."
Should. Jason says New Jersey in December. Make it happen. Yeah, December is terrible.
Well, definitely not in New Jersey either.
Yeah, New Jersey. Both of those things are awful.
I don't know why anybody would go to New Jersey.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But I'm not going to hold my breath, especially if we are delaying our brick and mortar to where we're doing renovations in our off season. So, yeah, a lot of things up in the air right now, which makes me uncomfortable. Normal day of business for me, it feels like I can make 3 to 4 mistakes before I critically endanger the business. Last week it felt like I was one wrong decision away from the whole thing closing down all week.
Really?
It's kind of where I was at mentally last week. So your call to me, I'm sorry if I was short. I did not mean to be an asshole. But yeah, what I needed was 20 hours in a car. Quiet. I just needed to get out of my head and just zone out. And I haven't been not around people for 3 weeks. Just with Angie going through her recovery and stuff, and it's just not having to fill voids of quiet. Was what I needed. So I'm sorry if I was short. I didn't mean to be that way, but yeah, you just caught me at a peak moment, and things are better today. Assuming we have the sales day that we're supposed to get today, everything will be fine.
I'm up 81% year over year.
Well, congratulations. You. I am not.
Anyway.
But yeah, it helps when you're running 2 locations instead of 1. And that other one is open through the winter. But yeah, good job, bud. Congratulations.
But I'm down 17% month over month.
Oof, that's not good.
Last month of this month. But I had more food trucks last month.
Whether or not we're gonna hit last year April numbers is still in question, which is not where I thought we'd be at this point in time. So we'll see. I think we have to average.
I'm roughly 3,200 away from last year's April numbers.
Okay.
And I have what? 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Okay. I think we are 7 days left that we're open. Let's see. What's today? Oh, I'm in the wrong month.
You're in it's 22nd of April.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8 days left. So I think when I did the math, it was we have to do a $1,500 average over those days to hit last April, which is very doable. Assuming we don't have any of those dinners, just like, but yeah, we've lost every bit of ground that we gained in March, pretty much. So yeah, we're down. I mean, month over month, we're down $500 right now, which is nothing. Considering we were closed an extra day this month because Easter last year was in March.
Yeah.
So we're a day less this month. But yeah, we're down 9% on the year to year. Yeah, I was really hoping to be positive going into May, which we could still be. Yeah, we will be.
So we are. We are. I was contemplating a lot of stuff over the week too. So part of the Great Lakes Barbecue Association board. So we had our annual spring fling competition this weekend.
Mhm.
I had highs and lows, big time. I was fortunate enough to win a belt and a big ass cock trophy.
Congratulations on your big peak, by the way.
Thank you.
Was not able to capture my opportunity when I had it. I think I finished third.
Yeah. I didn't even take a picture of the turn-in box, which pissed me off because it actually looked really good. But the problem is that I forgot I was cooking it. So Thursday night, I had to run to Meyer to get some chicken legs and some wings. You're not going to understand this probably because I'm using my phone, but the flats that I used were probably 2 inches long. They cooked in like a half an hour. It's so bad. So then our Saturday competition hit, and I got absolutely hammered. Not drunk, hammered, like judge hammered. Um, although it was the highest scoring Michigan contest ever, uh,
Yeah, I saw.
like like ever,
Wasn't it
like
like the top 3 were all 700s?
top five,
Jesus Christ.
top 15 were in the or top 15 were in the 690s. So yeah, so my 20th place brisket was like a 173. I think chicken went all the way down out of 56 teams. Chicken went all the way down to like I think mid 30s, and they were still 170s.
Where the heck were you competing? Florida?
Good old Charlotte, Michigan. Anyway, so yeah, so we got our winning beat to beat. I won $500, which because of our price pool, I think that was the third or fourth most money given out that day. Anyway, so I'm okay with that.
Wow.
But of course, that was the first time I've been out of here for 2 straight days. I did not work Friday and I did not work Saturday. And it hurt. Like it hurt me like not being here.
Mhm.
More of like just like you were talking about like a mindset kind of thing. I was still getting phone calls and just small stuff, nothing huge, nothing
Yeah.
bad. Um I had to have my night guy or my morning guy come in at night to throw a brisket and a pork butt on the pit on Friday night because I told them not to go through certain amount and they went through certain amount. So we decided to sell it and just make more as long as I could get him to come in.
Mhm.
Because otherwise, Friday night I was driving from Charlotte to the shop just to put a brisket on the pit. That wouldn't have been good. We ended up doing. We have been very consistent in uh, our totals, like week over week. Uh, we average about 40 orders a day and about 46 to 4,700 a week.
Excellent.
And once you get about 1,300 in food cost and labor's running about $800 to $900 a week, doesn't leave a lot after that.
Yeah.
So I had a chance to talk with Brad Leininger of Getting Basted. He's part owner in like 3 barbecue restaurants, a gastro pub, a sandwich shop, and he said that they just spent a whole lot of money and bought 3 more buildings to open up 3 more spots.
Yeah.
So I was kind of just picking his brain just to see about, hey, the one thing that I'm seeing that I didn't see in the food truck was my balances going up. Like I'm just seeing them stay the same. He's like, it's like be lucky you're not losing money. I'm like I get that. Like they're not going down, but they're not going up, and it's like that part. The making money is just staying put.
Right.
And he's like, I don't know anything about your community. I don't know anything about that. He's like, just stay the course. He's like, you're too new to worry about it.
Yeah.
It's just stay the course.
You're not losing money. That's the important part.
Yeah.
So
I
stay the
get
course.
I get scared every now and then when I got to cut checks, but other than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
when my payroll went up significantly this year over last year. So yeah, those first couple $3,800 withdrawals for the week. was like, wait a minute, how is this so much? Do we have this money?
Fuck, I'm paying Chris what again?
So yeah, it's yeah. Justin
On the
says,
flip side, sorry, go ahead.
so yeah, I'm a little bit behind. Justin said Nashville in December isn't too bad, and the economy and the R word wakes me up at least once a night.
Oh, yeah, that the R word. I know my mom still thinks that Elon's going to take her Social Security, so calls me every day about it. I'm not. Here's the thing: is I'm not really fearing the economy because I mean a lot of people like Josh. You started during like probably one of our worst economies ever, and I was in the mortgage business during one of our worst economies ever. You just keep trucking along.
Yeah.
If you got to get lean, get lean. But you just got to truck along.
So, yeah, it's people got to eat. You know, if people were super conscious about where their money was going, Starbucks would have gone out of business a long time ago.
Fuck you.
So,
or I wouldn't be in a coffee shop right now because it would have gone out, $8 for a coffee, whatever.
Yeah, but people are going to complain about the price of eggs when they're paying $7 a day for a coffee.
Hey, eggs have come down.
Yeah,
So I was
at $4 a dozen.
Well, no, I was at Restaurant Depot yesterday, and I remember when I was seeing like their big cases of eggs were like $144 a case. And I walked by yesterday, and it was like $40. I'm like, what a lot of people didn't understand is, and especially in Michigan, is that new law did hurt
bump prices. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everything's going to be cage free. And anyway, yeah. So I don't like eggs anyway. So now I have a belt. Now I have a big ass cock trophy for the next year.
So where did you end up? I'm sorry. I know you said you were like 30th in brisket or whatever, but
I finished 34th out of 56 with a 677. Okay, a fucking 677. Which for all you people who don't know anything about competition barbecue, probably 5 years ago in Michigan, a 677 would have been top 5,
if not winning.
Yeah, I think my first GC was like a 680.
Yeah, that was I was probably right around there too.
Ugh, crazy.
But yeah, even my win in Florida, which you would think would be a 7 something. No, 690. It's like, damn it.
Crazy.
All I hear is about how the scoring's so high in Florida, and then I still win it with a freaking 690. Whatever. Just happy to have won it. My 2 little GCs. My 2 little GCs.
I do have one.
You have one?
I do have one more.
Oh, yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, it happened.
I'm happy not to be doing it anymore.
You need to come out one more time.
No.
Come on.
It was too depressing the last time I went. If I would have had the week I had last week and then went and gone and done that and then finished 34th.
I might be hosting this for somebody else.
Everything might have been for sale today.
Oh, you sound like somebody else we know.
So, yeah, it's yeah. Maybe someday, but at that point it's like I'm starting over because I got to figure out how to do that side of barbecue again. Flavors and stuff. Which is fun.
Sit around dock, smoking guns hot and blues hog, you're fine.
Yeah. But to spend, the couple $1,000s for a weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Is hard.
Luckily our comp it's $185 to get in.
Yeah. That one.
And yeah, that one.
Which is why you had teams traveling for it this year.
Yeah, on Easter weekend. 56 teams on Easter weekend.
Yeah.
So we had Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Alabama, in Missouri.
So did
And
you
the
guys
guy
intentionally try to keep it under 60 so you wouldn't have to have a second set of reps?
We had to. It's under 50 to have a second
50.
rep.
Okay.
A third rep, I should say.
Yeah.
No, we originally capped it at 50, but we realized that the waiting list had like of the 8 that were on there, 5 were brand new teams,
Oh,
and that's the whole reason why we started this.
Yeah.
This to have brand new team. So
okay.
other than that, very 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 fun weekend. Walked out with some cash. Walked out with a belt.
Good.
I love the belts. Yeah. Can we talk about menu?
Sure.
So you've had your menu for mainly the same menu for quite a while, right? Since you started, basically.
Yeah, I'd say this iteration has pretty much been 4 years.
How often do you go through your item sales to figure out what sells and what doesn't?
All the time.